Hi everyone, Maithilee here. Welcome to my kitchen. I love to eat my vegetables, but I also love to eat cakes. So the best way to combine both of them is make a carrot cake. The carrot cake I'm making today is super moist, delicious. You're gonna love it. And the recipe is super simple. So let's get started. To a large mixing bowl, add the oil, sugar, eggs and vanilla extract. I'm going to use a hand mixer, but you can also use a stand mixer or just whisk it by hand using a spatula. You will just need some extra hand grease. Beat it all until well combined. After a few minutes, you will get this lovely golden mixture. This golden mix is going to give the carrot cake the structure and the softness. By doing this, we are dissolving the sugar and aerating the eggs. This will help us in giving the cake more rise. Now add in the dry ingredients to the golden mix. You could also pre-mix the dry ingredients in a separate bowl and then add, but I am adding them directly to the mixing bowl. You have to use the fold-in technique to mix the dry to the wet. You can also use the hand mixer to help in mixing. I switched to the hand mixer as it's a lot of batter and machine is a man's best friend, so why not use it? Make sure to use your spatula and scrape the bowl to avoid any unmixed dry flour. Now add in your grated carrots. I have hand grated the carrots on a small grater. You can also use your food processor. You can add raisins, walnuts or pecans. We don't like the nuts, so I have skipped them. You might feel the batter is a little thick in the beginning, but after adding the carrots, it becomes to the perfect consistency. I'm using an 8-inch cake pan. Grease and line the cake pan with the parchment paper and then again grease the parchment paper. This will make sure the cake doesn't stick to the pan and comes out clean. Bake the cake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about an hour. You have to check on your cake. Bake until the top of the cake is springy when touched and a toothpick, when inserted, comes out clean. Let's make our cream cheese frosting until our cake is baking. To a bowl, add in your room temperature cream cheese and whip it until it's nice and smooth. It's very important to use room temperature cream cheese and butter so that it yields nice creamy fluffy cream cheese frosting. Now add in your room temperature butter and whip it until fluffy and its color changes from yellow to whitish. Then add in your vanilla and whip. Finally, add in the icing sugar and at first, fold the icing sugar with the spatula. If you don't do so, be ready to have a nice white cloud of icing sugar on your face and on the kitchen counter. Whip the frosting until it's nice and smooth and has become fluffier. The super creamy, yummy cream cheese frosting is ready. I'm going to keep it in the fridge and going to check on our carrot cake. Insert a skewer and it should come out clean. My cake has baked and been cooling for about 30 minutes. I'm cutting off the top crust of the carrot cake using a turntable and a serrated knife. To cut the layers, keep the knife at the edge of the cake and only use the sliding action. Don't use the sawing action as it may cause many crumbs. Now cut the cake into 3 layers. Look at the beautiful moist carrot cake. I've got my even layers ready. A little tip from me. Always use a double-sided tape at the base of the cake board to prevent it from sliding all around. Also add a little dollop of frosting on the cake board. This prevents the cake slices from sliding. Now place your first layer and add generous amount of the cream cheese frosting and spread it around till the edges. Repeat the steps for all the 3 layers. And finally on the top add the frosting and smoothen it or make a swirl just like I have done. Move your spatula all around the cake, spreading the icing to give this rustic look. This is also called as naked cake look. Take some of the frosting and color it orange and green and fill them into 2 cones. We're going to make these cute carrots on the cake. If you want, you can skip this and just use some walnuts or pecans for decorating the cake. Now it's time to dig into our beautiful carrot cake and cut a slice. It's super moist, soft, and as my son says, it's scrumptious. This cake is my family's favorite and will be yours too. Hope you enjoyed watching my carrot cake recipe. Make sure to share it with your family and friends and subscribe for more recipes. Go ahead and make it and let me know in the comments below. Till then, eat your carrots and stay healthy.